Hey there, folks. Time once again to return to a retro CSS battle. These are from the past. This one's from October 3rd, 2024, and I've only recently solved it to 100%. So I know kind of what I'm going to do, but I know precisely what the numbers are. It's one that I had struggled with a lot. Right size. Let's do actual size here. It's one I struggled with quite a bit, looking at the solutions from the past. I've tried and retried a bunch of times. All right, let's do it. Let's go with the blank template. Put yellow on the background, and then put margins on this paragraph element. Put purple there, and then use the margins to put this into place. 670, 80, 81, 79, 80, 61, 62, 61, 3, so that's too much. 61, not enough. 62, 62 just right. All right, and then the height, 75, 6, 7. And we do a border radius. And it lines up pretty well. A little taller, 78, 79, 80, 81, 80. 80 looks pretty good. Next, let's do another element. This element is going to be the bottom part of this. It'll be a margin, border radius of 0, right? I guess we're going to need to do B. And then create an element. There we go. Height is going to be 2. So margins are going to be 140, 100, 0, minus 10, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, something like that. How about more margins on the sides? Let's get to that. 110. No, not that. Not that. 450, 51, 52. Then taller. Height 200, 180, 70, 60, 50, 40. All right, 150 even. And that's how you get roughly that shape. And now I'm calling these little guys eyes. There's a little eye there. Two of the eyes. Or maybe it's the whites of the eyes. I don't know. But here's E. The background of black, so I can see it. And I'll put a margin on it. Margin minus. There it is. Border radius is going to be 0. Margin is going to be, oh, I guess I already started that, but minus 100, 200, 0, 100. And that's how you get a shape that's going to, move up. Minus 130, 140, 135. Okay, and then the height, some short height, 10, 20, let's say. We're not quite there yet. Too much. 2, 1, 99, 105. Great. 10, 105. 6, 7, 8, 9. More margin here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. And let's get the next one, the other eye, which is going to be, again, very similar. I'll give him a background of red, just to keep track of him. Oh, and interestingly, how come he's there? I don't know why he's there. Okay, and then so swap these two numbers. We're not done, but just putting all the pieces, the puzzle pieces in place. All right, 1, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 90, 190, and then this guy is like -1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I can set the correct color on him, like that, and then unset this kind of color, and they're basically in place. I have some more adjustments to make. So this margin gets a little bigger, and so does this one. 1, 2. So that makes this 232, and this one 110. The height might be wrong. Height is 19, 17. Maybe that's too far up. 89, 88. What I want is to be completely dead on. Completely dead on. There we go. And then we want one to be flopped the other way. Scale. So the second one is scale, minus x, minus 1 on the x-axis and just 1, so right side up on the y-axis. And I think, so clip path, it's kind of a triangle. And what I tried initially was a polygon with 3 points. I ended up using shape, but I actually want to know if I can use just a polygon. If I do 100%, 0, 100%, 100%, 0, 50%. That gets me a triangle, right? Now I used a curve, but I actually think that if I do another point, if I do 50%, 25% for 3, 2, 1, 20, and then if I do a point here, which is 50%, 75%, comma, 7, I might be able to have it. I want to see if that's 100% match. It is. So that's simpler than what I did before. I used a curve before, but it's small enough that a kind of a subtle, so that's 5 points. So it's actually a pentagon. Each one of these is a pentagon. Yeah, you could also do a curve between these points, but that's a little bit more code. I didn't know if that was going to work, but I'm glad it did. Let's see. So let's variabilize some of this stuff. R dash dash R for radius, and then this is dash dash R. Margin is var m. for that number. And we'll do, and this background color is also var C or that. And then our height is also a var --h or that. So by using 4 elements, we tweak and move into place, we can create this distinct shape. And this is one that bothered me for about a year, or a long time anyway. What is it, October? Well, it said no, 6 months. 6 months. So yeah, and any effort that I made to get it right just didn't quite go right. So I'm happy to have this one done. Yeah, so that margin is no good. We're going to delete it. And then border radius is --r. --r. Margin. Height. --h. And then this becomes --m. And let's just make sure that we've still got code that runs and gets us to 100% match. We do. Let's minify and okay, that broke. We get something broken about the second one, and I think it's okay, we got numbers wrong. There it is. A little bit of a minification problem there. All right. Is that it? I think that's it. A fun, strange shape. I have tried it many different things, including a circle that I flattened. This is actually one that I started a video on that had some video problems with it, and I was not able to solve it, and then the video crashed, so what are you going to do? So, I'm glad to have this one hit that 100% threshold. It's been super fun doing these retro CSS battles. The page on this is at artlung.com/CSSBattles, and making nice progress. This is one of the 2 final ones that do not have videos at this point, so it's really delightful to get to this point of having done these many videos. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day, and go make a web page. Go for it. It's really fun.